But she's my little girl. Well, she was until today. Until I actually saw her upstairs, dressed up as the bride. And today, to me, for the very first time, she became a woman, an adult. She became wife. We've always got somebody embarrassing. Always. Usually somebody in year 9 sat in the back. But she became, today, to me, a woman. Somebody grown up that actually I no longer really recognise. It's the next generation. She's moved on today to Matt. No longer my responsibility. Thank goodness. But today she becomes Matthew's responsibility. And I welcome you, Matthew, to the family. You may be at Egerton, but today you've become Park Jones. I would say a small Park Jones, but actually looking at her, she's not a small Park Jones. She's a big Park Jones. And today, you are married. It's a big word. I've been married for 80 years.
No,
Sorry, how long? Not 80?
No, 32.
Oh, 32. But it seems like 80 years. But I've been married for a long time. And actually, to be married is not difficult. It's very enjoyable, but it's not difficult. The only thing you've got to remember when you're married is you are never, ever right. If you're wrong, you must accept that you're wrong and admit it, Matthew. Sorry, my dear, I'm wrong. If you're right, say nothing, because you're still wrong. All right? So welcome, Matthew. You're very welcome. I've never had a son, to be honest. It was almost my ambition to have a daughter. I got Ange. She's very nearly a daughter. She's never been a girl, to be honest. What makes me proudest about that, and I am very proud. Yeah, she's been a very successful education. She's got a degree. I haven't got a degree. I've been a teacher. I've not got a degree. What really makes me proud about her is not her education, not the fact that she's very good at what she does, and I'm told that she is very good at what she does. It's the fact that she can stand up for herself. She doesn't, I suppose, in many ways take prisoners. Nobody makes a fool of Ange in my experience. And of all the times that she's been, or I've been involved, and I could tell you stories of when we were going to see a maths teacher at school, and we sat down to talk to a maths teacher. Being a teacher, I know how it works. And the maths teacher said, well, actually, Angela doesn't work very well. She doesn't concentrate. Most pupils, in my experience, would nod and say, oh, I'm very sorry, sir, that's... And no. She went for him across the table. She went for the poor man. You don't do your job properly. You're not marking the books. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. Well, I was embarrassed. But I have to say I was very proud. Because that's the girl I wanted. Somebody who would stand up for herself. Say what she thinks. And she does. And that's why I feel sorry for Matt. Because at the end of the day, if you're not very careful, Matthew, she will bully you. How can I say this? Well, I know this because she's bullied me since she was about 10. There are many stories I could tell you. The only story I can't tell you is just how proud of her I am today. I'm not embarrassed to say that when she walked down the aisle with me, when I sat down and I listened to the readings, I did shed a tear. That's my little girl. That's my baby. But she isn't anymore. She's now a woman gone out into the world. And I hope, my love, you'll be very, very happy with Matthew. And I think you will. Because they've been together for a long time. I've seen them grow up. Both of them from being children. Literally from being children. And I couldn't ask for anybody better than Matthew to join her in matrimony. Because at the end of the day, it is contentment and happiness that I want for her. I don't think either of them are going to be multi-millionaires. They're never going to be Alan Sugar. They might be multi-millionaires, I suppose, if I die. Who knows? I've got to make the money first. But happiness and contentment is what counts. And I think that's what they've got. They've been together longer than many people who marry already. They've already got past the 7-year itch. I'm not convinced I have, but they have. So they're doing well. They will be happy together. I'm sure they will be happy together. Ange will be very happy. I hope Matthew will. At the end of the day, as I say, Matthew, remember, she's always right, and if she's not right, say no. All right?
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. That's the most important phrase. I've learned that with Brett. Yes, dear. You don't have to mean it, but you do have to say it. I could go on for an hour and 10 minutes. I've been programmed to go on for an hour and 10 minutes. That's a lesson length, isn't it? An hour and 10 minutes. I'm not going to go on for an hour and 10 minutes because there's people to follow me. I know they're panicking. They do want me to go on for an hour and 10 minutes. Before I finish, and I will finish eventually, you'll be glad to know, there's a few thank yous I'd like to say. I'd like to thank Guy and Trevor for helping, for being part of today. I'd like to thank Hannah and Gina for helping Ange get through today. Whether she needed help, I don't know. You may feel bullied, I don't know. But thank you anyway. And I'd like to thank her in Brenda, my other half. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for her, Ange wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for her, none of us would be here today. We've been married 32 years. 2 life sentences. It would have been easier to have shot her the day I met her. I've been out before now.
Less hassle.
Far less hassle, my dear. Far less hassle. Far cheaper, it has to be said. But joking apart, Bren is my life. Without Bren, there would be no Angela. 3 of us are the family. The family is important. If there's anything I could tell you, Mama, to carry on with, family is important. Cherish it. Take care of her.
Please.
Please, pay for her. Because I don't want to anymore. But family is everything. After 32 years, I can't say that. I was told to say that. If I didn't say that, I would not be able to go from here, I suppose. There are other people that have helped. I can't name. I don't know. Because many other people have helped. I'd like to thank the people in the bars, the photographers. Everybody who's helped make today the success I hope you feel it has been. I've not been to that many weddings. I've been best man at one. I've been father of the bride at one. But today it's the best one. The first one I've been father of the bride. So if I could ask you to be upstanding. I could ask you to raise your glasses, the future health and happiness of Mr. and Mrs. Higgerson. Mr. and Mrs. Higgerson.